the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Leading off
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. Four-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 25, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His average right at .295 here to start play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So a good start. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
That's a foul ball.
He'll try again, 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just putting too much pressure on himself. I know this. These fans are really ready for him to break out here at home.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Escobar scoops it up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
4-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Gerard Dyson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dyson.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. In his career, Dyson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Late square, and this is popped up. Ryu is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. he pops it up. Freeze in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Verdugo.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. The 1-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Peralta going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. Third home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. The pitch. This pitch is popped up. Ahmed waits on it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25.
Next for the Dodgers, David Freeze. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Digging in, Christian Walker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Walker.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count now. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Drilled to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The batter.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike taken up in the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 3-1. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Walker. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The pitcher.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Peralta.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Freeze is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeze has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Russell Martin now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fouled away. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
25.
in and ready for another shot, David Freese. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
In the air now, out to left. Peralta is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. Now to the plate, Christian Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1-1 to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Stepping in, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that misses inside 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
The count now at 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Coming in is Jones. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Russell Martin in the air to straightaway center field. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 6 and the D-backs 1.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 4, pitcher.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Jones, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Two out, nobody on. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ryu gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but foul. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 1-2-3 go the. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hot shot down the line. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. The second for 1. Throw on to first. Takes care of Freese as well. It's a double play.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Escobar shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Avila is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this is taken in for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Jock Peterson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Liner toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Dyson to the track, to the wall. Splash right into the pool. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executed pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 99.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Grounded down the third baseline. Escobar takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the D-backs 1. Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Vargas aboard here at first with nobody out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And a lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready now, Russell Martin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Archie Bradley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, David Freese. High in the air out to center field.
Now playing shortstop and batting now.
Dyson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Into the box now, Tim LeCastro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the ninth inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Fouled off. Now the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Jones. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Alex Avila. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Bellinger facing back. Still going back. Gone! Here's the pitch.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Dodgers scored 10 runs.